Good morning. Hey. Ow, ow. Whew. I just tied my hair tie a little too tight. It got me. How is everyone? What are we doing? I slept until 9 o'clock. It was amazing. David borrowed my weighted blanket, not last night, but the previous 2 nights. And it really does make a difference. Like, I was knocked out. And then Jesse came up at 9 like, I really need a wee. Can we please get up? Amanda just had waffles. Oh, yeah, waffles. Veronica had porridge. Fun times. I didn't have any breakfast yet. David brought up a coffee. And now he's just left to go on a walk with Jesse. So it's just us. Kirsty says, morning, painting jewelry. Ooh, you have a weighted blanket. I keep toying with buying one. Buy one that has a removable cover because a lot of them you can't put in the washing machine because they're too heavy. So I got mine from Mela, M-E-L-A. I've got a discount code, I think, if you want one. But Amazon are also doing like when I bought it at least, they were doing like 20 pounds off or 30 pounds off. So there's that. But it's so good, and you don't get sweaty underneath of it either, which I don't like waking up sweaty. That's like my pet hate or whatever it's called. So yeah, I highly recommend them. David doesn't like it because he says that he like can't move as freely, but I think he like tosses and turns quite a bit. So maybe that's why. I used to toss and turn too, but not anymore. It's so good. So in short, I'm happy to have it back. So today's a catch-up day. We're just catching up on all the things that we haven't finished throughout the week. Gets me every time when I get a knot on the end. And I pull it through so like ferociously, and then I get like yanked back. Yeah, or you can start a new hoop or whatever. You can ask questions if you've got questions. We can just chat about whatever. Like I said previously in the week, there's just going to be the one video today. So it's just the one catch-up video for both. Since there's really like nothing new. I have to do my nails today again because I almost ripped one off yesterday. I cleaned the plant ledge where all my plants live. I've got one of those mother of 1,000 babies plants. If you've never seen them, each leaf grows like 10 babies and it has a ton of leaves. But I haven't learned how to grow the babies yet. They just fall off everywhere and like litter up my ledge. So I cleaned all of those yesterday. Split the plant into 3 because it was about 4 foot tall and it didn't fit in the window ledge anymore. So yeah, it had to be separated. What else did we do? We ordered bun and steak, which is delicious. Here in Birmingham, they're so good. Yeah, and then David watched rugby. That's pretty much it. I've just been like tidying stuff, you know, when you're like, okay, I've had enough of this. Like, I swear, my house is clean sometimes. But my dad always says, why are you cleaning the house when no one's coming over? No one's there to see it clean, so why are you doing it? Mostly because if you have a husky or you have a short-haired dog, then you know what the struggle is. But Jesse's hairs, they're like balls that just fall all over. Balls of hair everywhere. Like, I thought having a short-haired dog would mean like less hair. No, it just means it falls out more. So that's not ideal. So yeah, if you've got any questions, I always say that too. So yeah, if you've got any questions, you can pop them in the box. Or if you want to chat about something else, literally, as I was saying, like balls of hair rolling around in my head, I was like, you know, like in those Western movies when they have like the, what's it called? Tumbleweeds that just like roll through. That's how it is. That's how it is in my house. Like, I'll sweep the floor and then after maybe 2 or 3 days, they're there. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Like, if anyone like pops over, I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't look. Like, keep your eyes up here. I knew I had a loop there somewhere. I'm just going to keep stitching though. I could feel it on the back. Evening, Jennifer. Good evening, Amy. I grew a tumbleweed plant this year. Ooh, is that like an actual plant, Veronica? Or is it like you grew a plant that... Is it really a tumbleweed plant? There's a snowstorm here in Germany, so I'm having a chill day with some housework. Do you know what? Isn't it called like Dana or something? Or like Darcy? It was really, really, really windy last night to the point that I thought there was someone outside revving their car. And I went to the window like, will they just chill? It's like 11. Come on. An actual plant. Oh, Veronica, I'd love to see it. I've never seen anything like that. And it was just the wind. And David goes, oh yeah, it's Storm Darcy in it. And I was like, who? And he said that like Germany and like the south of England is meant to get like a big snowstorm. Well, you learn something every day. Yeah. I think I'm all caught up on the free stitch along one, so I don't really have much work to do there. This next week we're going to start doing some greenery on that one. So that'll be really fun because I feel like we've used a bunch of colors. And someone said the stitch along is almost over, and I said no, it is not. We still have 3 more weeks left. Veronica says it goes a lovely pink in the autumn and then dies back and dries to look like tumbleweed. Oh, can you send me a photo? I'd love to see it. Hi, George. I just love plants. I have all these threads that I have a bunch of. So I need to make some new kits. So that's on my list to do today, is to try and figure out what new kits to make. And if they should be like, not mini kits, but like more simple, like a little flower and some leaves, or like a little bit more complicated. I don't know. But I have a bunch of colors, so if you're just like dying for a kit of something, let me know and I can see if I can make it. What else? I have to take some pictures today. And then it's the Super Bowl. So David's going to want to stay up and watch that. I'm not. But I'll make some food or something. We're going to make meatballs with a whiskey sauce. And then we're going to have some chicken fingers. Amanda says, just started flurrying here with snow. Wow. I know one of my friends is in London, and she said that, like, literally 20 minutes ago, it, like, just started snowing there. But she really likes snow. And then Veronica says, a bit of both in the kit making, please. Ooh. I can show you all the colors I have. There's, like, 40 or something. So many colors. What happened was, when we were allowed out after the first lockdown, I went to my thread person and was like, oh, I need to restock my kits. And he's like, yeah, we don't have like loads of thread though. And I was like, okay, well, I'll pop by anyways and just see. So David took me there, and they had like none of the normal colors that I normally get. I was like, oh, okay. That's unfortunate. So instead, I just bought a ton of colors. Just like all the ones that maybe I don't normally work with. So I've made one kit out of them, and that should be coming soon. I can show you that too. And then, yeah, I've just got all these extra ones. It's been snowing here since 8. Oh my goodness. Graybird Crafts, we've got sleet, really. Not what they promised. Ooh. I think simple but intricate. The more hours it takes to finish, the more sewers feel like value for money. Yeah, for sure. I feel like because I'm really out of a lot of kits at the moment. Like I don't have very many kits left in my shop. So I need to do some. And I used to do some mini kits for like beginners. And we had like a little rainbow, a flower on linen. What else did we have? A leaf sampler, a plant in a basket. And they're just like simple. Like there's only 3 or 4 colors. And they are really nice because I feel like you could like get a feel for it, you know? I had the Joy mini kit around Christmas time that I brought back this year. I think there's only like 2 of those left. 2 or 3 of those left. I love this dark blue color, this teal. It's so nice. I did the Joy one, and it's lovely. You guys turned out so good, Veronica. I mean, it's not as like like loads of stitches. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't get that one if you wanted to like learn a bunch of stitches, but like to have something to hang up around like the Christmas and winter time, I feel like it's really pretty. Thanks, you're so welcome. I think that's sometimes hard to balance too, like kits that like teach you loads of stitches or kits that are just pretty, like just ones that are just nice to make. Because sometimes you'll find that like a lot of people, like I said earlier in the week, will make their kits or make their patterns and it's like just satin stitch or back stitch, which is absolutely fine. But sometimes I feel like I want to like add more stitches, you know, so like people can learn more stuff. But But then I'm like, oh, but it would look so pretty if I just did it this way. The eternal struggle of a stitcher. That's why the stitch-alongs are so fun, because I can teach a lot of stitches and make something nice at the same time. I think the only things left I have on this one is the woven wagon wheel and then the, what's it called, fishbone stitches. Then I'm back caught up. I'm gonna run out of thread. I've very enjoyed all the newbie embroidery posts this week. I feel like I joined at just the right time. Yes. February is always great for new stitchers because it's a free stitch along and it's like, uh-oh. So it kind of like gives you a taste of like how an actual stitch along would be, like a paid stitch along. Yeah, I'm trying to do all the rest of the stitch-alongs for the year as well, like just to plan all the patterns and plan all the stitch-alongs and plan all the kits. Me, be organized. Surprise. Yeah, it's so hard because I feel like every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Then I see something else and I'm like, nope, I'm going to do that instead. And then I see something else and I'm like, nope. I'm going to do that one instead. Just come up with different designs every time. Okay, let's separate these ones. I ordered my beechwood hoops and I will never pull the wrong end of DMC again. Yes. Beechwood hoops are good. They're just a little bit more expensive, so that's the only thing if you're using them like all the time and you've got a ton of hoops. Sounds like you picking colors too. Yes. Yep. Yeah, I'm just too indecisive because I want to use all the colors. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to pick just one. I want to pick like 7. Like so many are so pretty. And like when doing designs, especially for like pattern of the month. So like for January was kind of a fail because I still haven't figured out how to get all the details in there without completely confusing you and being like, oh, now we have to change back to this. Oh, okay, now we have to change back to this one. So I've done it by color. So like the base color. And then I'm going to have to go back and do the details as well. Oh. Yeah, my hoop looks like a rainbow. No, I bet you look amazing. I think for that one, for the January pattern, I just got so excited because I was like, oh, this is so fun. I'm just going to stitch it up and it's going to look so pretty and I'm whatever. And then I was like, oh my gosh, if this is going to be the January pattern, then I have to actually like chart it all out and write it all down. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just do it now. But then it was really long. Like do one flower, now switch your color. Now do this flower, now switch your color. Now do this. Like, it was so chaotic. And And I was reading back and I was like, oh my gosh, I would be really mad if someone gave me this pattern. And these are the instructions. Hannah says, I'm always so indecisive when it comes to choosing colors. I think because there's so many. That's why, like, for this one, I chose the colors before with Anchor, and they've just sent me those colors. I know, like, last year and the year before, they just sent me, like, a bunch, like 30 or 40 or something, which is like, there you go. Like, pick whichever ones you want, because I did the free one and the paid one. But this year, I asked for, like, actual specific colors, like, in a color scheme. And I feel like I should have asked for a couple more, like, pinks/reds. But that's okay. I really like them so far. Okay, so that's done. Like I always say, if you need to go back and do a couple more stitches, like, do them now before you take the color off. I know a couple people in the free stitch along are really stressing out because there's no greens and their teapots look a little bit funny because it's literally just the flowers there. Please don't stress out. Please don't worry. Like, I promise you it will all come together. Like, I promise you. Like, in the middle, it always looks a little bit like, are you sure? Are you sure about this? But I promise you it'll be okay. Oh, that's not enough. Okay, that's not enough either. How about that one? Okay. It's like magic when the green gets added. Yes, Veronica. Yes, definitely. It, like, brings it all together. Like, it doesn't look so sparse. And, like, went through the hashtag last night and they all looked stunning. They all are so, so good. I've just been doing the ones in the Facebook group. I might do a post today, like, show us what you've got so far, something like that. So I still have to go through the ones on Instagram. But because of the giveaway, I feel like I'm missing a lot of things. Because people are tagging each other in the giveaway, which is fantastic. But I feel like I've missed stuff the last, like, 2 or 3 days, like, since Friday. Because normally when I go to my notifications, it'll tell you, like, if you've been tagged or if someone's tagged, like, you know what I mean? Or if someone's commented on something or if they've got a question or whatever. But with the giveaway, I feel like I'm missing everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I would really hate for someone to be like, I asked you a question and you never answered it. I'm like, oh. The giveaway is brilliant. Isn't it amazing? I really hope that one of my followers wins. Isn't that, like, so bad? But I was telling David, I was like, I'm going to be really mad if, like, not one of my followers wins the giveaway. I'm going to be like, it was rigged. Even though I know it's completely not. But, I just want one of you guys to win. I'm with Veronica. Drooly face. Yes. And everyone's so lovely too. Like, I mean, I don't think there's many, like, embroidery artists that I know of that are not nice, but it just makes it so much better when they're, like, so nice and lovely. So do we. I think she's saying that she hopes that one of my followers wins. I've got this theory, ... Uh-oh. What is it? So pretty, thank you. Oh my goodness, what's the theory? This is my first week in the embroidery community. I told my husband, Hannah now says, I told my husband the other day that people in the stitching community are so nice. And he said, yes, I can't imagine that someone who is stitching is a bad person. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, I'm not going to say everyone's amazing because there have been a couple. Like not famous people, just like random people who are stitching who've like stolen patterns or whatever. And they just don't understand that just because I live in England and you live in America, that doesn't mean that you can copy and sell the same thing. But I honestly feel like it's been like 4 people out of like thousands and hundreds of thousands. Do you know what I mean? Like on the whole, everyone's just so like supportive and so nice. And like there's so many times where I'll just be like sitting at home and minding my own business, and like a random stitcher, even who I've never talked to or like communicated with in any kind of way, has messaged to be like, hey, I just saw this on a random website and I think it's one of your stolen patterns. Just wanted to let you know. And I'm like, that is so nice. That is so nice. Like, you know, that person could have just been like, oh, yeah, that's probably Tori's, and like continued on with their day, you know? But I genuinely feel like everyone here is like supporting each other, and like they really want to see each other like grow. And like every time another embroidery artist like gets a book deal or like gets sponsored by someone or like does classes or anything like that, I'm like, yes, that's amazing. Oh, Stitching Time says, I think the stitching makes them all zen, like so chill and loving, like a monk. She says, I've been in a lot of other ones, but these people are the nicest. Like a lot of other stitch-alongs or like stitching communities. I've been in a lot of other ones, but these people are the nicest. My people? Let me tell you though, if I ever found out that one of my people were being nasty, I would be so mad. I'd be like, you can't do our stitch-alongs anymore. Because that's like not what we're about. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just not right. Okay, I'm going to switch to this one so that these two are like opposite, you know? Stitch in Time says, I was a scrapper with Studio Calico. Oh, and that was messy. Oh. I don't think I've ever been in any of their groups. Yikes. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. That's not nice. But yeah, I would be like really devastated if I found out like anybody was like being nasty to other people, because that's just like not what, that's not who we are. Do you know what I mean? It's not who we are. This is where I want to like rip it off the hoop stand and just sit down and like twirl it round and round and round. I like it way better here. Oh, well, we're happy to have you, honestly. Here we go. It's about to get messy. I can feel it. Oh, that always makes me so nervous because I don't want to snag any of them and then make them lose their shape. Do you know what I mean? But then at the same time, like, I want to go fast. I don't want to go so slowly. Oh, and one person asked me about my watch strap last week, and I don't think I ever told anybody here, but the Apple Watch straps, I find they're a little too thick for my wrist, so I went online and there's, unfortunately I went to Amazon, but there's, I think they're like $4.99, but they have a bunch of different colors. I just ordered a gray one, but the straps are so much thinner on the side because I'm not a tall person. I'm only 5'1.5". Yeah, 1.5. So don't forget the half if you ever tell anybody, you know, you gotta say all of it. But it really makes a difference because I feel like it's a little bit lighter in some kind of way. But yeah, if anybody wants a link, then let me know, or I can do swipe up. I don't have like affiliate marketing or anything like that, but I just thought someone else would like to know, because someone messaged me yesterday saying that they got some buff jewelry. If you remember, I showed you I don't know how tall it is in centimeters. Yes, Veronica says the half is important when you're small. Yeah, so I'm really short. But actually, I might have a thing here. Here. 3, 4, 5, 156 centimeters. Yeah, Ruth, I was just gonna say. Yeah, because it was Ruth that messaged me yesterday, because I always wear my buff jewelry stuff, and she got some buff jewelry stuff from her family. So I have this one, and then I have this one. This one I usually wear a lot, but they fit on the same finger, so that's why I don't wear them at the same time, but they both fit on this finger. But yeah, aren't they so pretty? But she was saying that she got them, and they're like quite delicate pieces because she's quite short. So like it's hard to get. I'm really tall, like 5'11", which I think is like 178. I can check. But yeah, I love their jewelry, and you know what? They will like 5'11". Yep, you're right on the money. 178. Yeah, but what made me think of it is she said that she's short, so it's, well, not short, but like, you know, more petite, I guess. Yeah, I love buff jewelry too. And they're so nice. Like, David messaged and was like, "Hi, these are for my wife. You came to our house once to do a photo shoot. You probably don't remember me, but she really wants this ring. I don't know what her size is, but I know that this is what she wanted. Can you help me?" And they were like, "Yes, we can help you." It was so nice. But yeah, so I figured I would share the watch strap in case anybody has an Apple Watch and they find the regular watch straps a bit too bulky, because they are really, really thick. So unfortunately, they are from Amazon, but they're only like 4 pounds or something, or 6 pounds. I think different colors are different. Do you know what I mean? Different colors are different prices, because you know how it goes on there sometimes on Amazon. So until I can find a small business that does Apple Watch straps that are thin, And I'll have to keep doing that, using that one. But yeah, I'll put a link up later. But like I said, I don't do any like affiliate marketing or anything like that, but I've got this like dark gray one, and then I just ordered a lighter gray one, and I have a black one. But David wanted to use the black one for a while, so that's why I changed it. Well, that's why I got a different one. But I like to swap them, you know? Okay, so I think that's pretty much done. Finished. I said I was going to do 30 minutes, and it's been 37, so I feel like that's all right, you know? Not too much. Next week, we're going to start doing details and greenery on the free stitch along, and we're going to start doing a lot more... Yeah, a lot more details on this one too. So have a think if you want to fill your handle in. If you want to fill it in, then you need to do it before you do this one. So if you ever find out that we're going to do these ones, you need to do that before. I think that's pretty much it. The sun's come out, obviously. But yeah, I think that's all. I haven't tried the Velcro ones because the Velcro one that David got was still quite thick. So I decided to try these ones. I have to have nightmares about Big Bird. Yes. If you want to see the colors of Big Bird in different countries, will give you nightmares. Especially the Brazil one. It looks like it's going to snatch your children in the middle of the night and like sell them. Awful. But yeah, enjoy your Sunday. I hope you have a nice, relaxed day. Oh, I didn't show you the colors. This is what I got so far. I just get to talking about stuff, don't I? So I have these ones. They're kind of put into groups. But not like 100%, do you know what I mean? And then this one. And then this one. And then this is one I made ages ago. But I never made it into a pattern or anything, so I might use this one as like a new mini kit. We'll see. But yeah, those are all the colors that I've got. So the rest of the day will probably be like mixing and matching all the different kinds. All the different colors. But yeah, and then the last one is this one, which I already have the colors picked out for. And it's a little... I've shown it to you before. I just haven't launched it yet. So maybe I'll put a little, like, pre-order. It'll ship in 2 weeks type thing. Or it'll ship in a week type thing. Because I'm not finished with the instructions. So I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. But it's so pretty. So there you go. That's what I've got. So look forward to a new kit. The reason I haven't done anything with it is because I wanted to put a quote in the middle. Because it has a nice middle thing. Just in case somebody wanted to stitch the quote or if they wanted to not stitch the quote. But I couldn't think of a good quote that wasn't, like, depressing. So if you've got one, I'll write it in there. So there you go. That's all for me today. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, and I will talk with you tomorrow at 10, and we'll do new stuff then. So enjoy, and I'll speak with you soon. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.